about to turn it on.
What is up, Wolverine Nation? It's your boy, TJ Ronin. You can find me on the socials at TJ_Ronin. I got my co-pilot, Johnny Mother Effing Olden, in the house. What is up, Johnny?
Nothing much. What's going on, y'all?
What up, community? All right, so we got a crazy jam-packed. No, I'm just kidding. We really don't. But we should have a good show tonight with the community. There's not a lot going on with Michigan. I mean, unless you want to, like, bullshit yourself and say there's a lot coming with the, I know we have the committee or whatever this Friday and Saturday going to be doing the whatever they're doing, right? Who knows fully, but it'll be 45 more days until we even get a verdict, which actually, we can talk actually after. Let's talk about it. Has anyone seen the recent updates by Buckeye Scoop?
I haven't seen them.
So essentially he's posting this week that nobody really knows when it's coming. And even though he had a countdown clock, but I just want to say, I think that's very interesting, but we'll keep it moving.
Now you don't know. After a year of pushing it and push hammers coming, massive breaking news, massive.
15 days, 14 days, 13. Oh no, now no one knows. Oh, okay. You never knew, brother. You never knew. Anyway,
that's what I've been trying to tell people.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'll say this though. I'm gonna give some credit to Buckeye Scoop. Bro, it is insane. I don't know where you went, Johnny, but it is insane what he's been able to achieve. Like, he really has these people believing.
Yeah.
He should be a pastor. That's what he needs. He either needs to be a pastor or started a cult. That's what he has a cult.
They are
in Utah or some shit. Go to Utah or some far place and to build a cult, because he's good, man. He has the ability to persuade a mass of people. But,
I'm gonna tell y'all, Buckeye fans, some of y'all try not to drink the Kool-Aid when y'all go to that camp. Try to not drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, maybe Buck, but we don't want to see anything bad happen. You know what I'm saying? Nick is already saying drop the link. Nick, I'm not even doing my intro. I'm just kidding. This is the call-in show. For every $100, we'll go an extra hour. Me and Johnny are here for it, and we're here to rock with you guys. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to the community, because you guys are amazing, and you always come through. So we'll take calls. Link has been dropped, and we'll do the damn thing. But I guess here's what I wanted to kind of open up with, Johnny. Recruiting is a bit interesting right now. I'm sure a lot of people have seen Amari Latimer is now predicted to go to Wisconsin. We lost Leo Delaney to Clemson. Other players are trending elsewhere, like Malachi Lee. It's getting a little interesting around here right now. One thing that I will say, shout out to Sam Webb, because he kind of spoke to something today that we have talked about. And that is, there are schools out there right now guaranteeing money or promising money that they can't actually promise yet until the House bill's passed. And then there are schools out there that are not promising money because they can't promise it until the House bill's passed. And Michigan falls in the latter. And it's hurting schools that are not willing to lie. I mean, but you could argue, well, they're not lying because apparently the other schools are saying they don't think the House bill is going to pass. So that's what they're saying. They're like, well, we don't think it's going to pass, so we can promise this money. At the end of the day, we'll see. But it's hurting Michigan. Michigan's in a Michigan. This is one of those where Michigan's Michigan right now. They're Michigan. They're doing it to themselves right now. So now they are trying to be honest and moral and.
I mean, right now they got to be.
I mean, do they?
Yeah, we do.
Why? Right? Why? Because the NCAA?
Yes, we got enough on our plate right now. We do.
And that might be how Michigan looks at it too. I mean, it might very well be, but I mean, it's hurting us. It's fucking hurting us right now.
And wasn't Kirby Smart saying that like teams are paying these high schoolers already
like $20K just to be committed?
Exactly,
which is insane. $20K to stay committed. Yeah,
that's crazy.
It is pretty crazy, actually. Yes, I don't know, man. So that's where we are. I mean, we're all kind of going through. We're all observing it. So the question I'm going to put out to the audience: is it time to panic about Michigan recruiting, or is it not? I'm sorry. I have. Is it time to worry? Is it time to worry about Michigan recruiting? So you guys let us know how you feel about it. We're here to talk about it. I'll say, me personally, I'm going to wait till the end of official visits. After official visits, I will let you know my honest opinion about it. But we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. You know, we're going to have to find out. I mean, I'll say it sucks Amari Latimer's not coming this weekend, though. That pisses me off personally as a fan, but we'll figure it out. So we got our next two callers happen to be fan favorites, community legends, Juju and Nick. So we'll pull up Juju first since he was the first caller. I'm sure he's got a lot to say on it. Juju, what up, bro?
Yeah, what's the word?
What it do, Juju?
You tell us, big dog. What's the
word,
word,
bro? Y'all got long faces today with recruiting, huh?
Yeah, I'm feeling, you know, I'm a little down with Amari Latimer news. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was a big want for me.
Oh no, me too. I mean, he's the first person I really talked about outside of Savion, but I mean, look, I still think we're gonna land Savion. Like,
I do too.
Like, I'm not really worried about the recruiting, especially the O-line. We just signed 2 big classes of O-line, 2 really good classes, and I'm honestly okay with, it's just, them trending elsewhere because I don't put that money towards something different. It's a kind of what necessity, put it towards a skill position. But what was it, last show or Tuesday? You bring up CJ Sadler, and I am aware of some things that are going on, but I'm not worried at all because it's my belief that this man's on campus like every other week. So I'm not really worried about it. He's like right down the road. He doesn't really need the OV. His official visit list just came out. So anybody who's seen that wouldn't be worried about that.
I just saw, I learned something new too about it as well.
I mean, the Colorado one does kind of, you're not worrying me, but like I know he wants to play both ways, and I don't think we're willing to do that because I mean he's a little bit undersized.
Right.
So
yeah, that was what I just learned about. That's exactly what I just. Yeah, he not only does he want to play both ways, I heard it's possible. Ron's not as high on him at wide receiver versus the other position, which is interesting.
He said he's not high on him as a wide receiver?
As high on him as, like, they think maybe he's better the other way, which I think is crazy.
I don't know, bro.
But, like, the other thing that I was referring to on Tuesday, I think that's a bigger hurdle. And I'm sure, I'm not trying to play the I know and no one else knows type thing because there are some people who know, but I'm just going to try and be respectful around that situation.
Yeah, I just think it's obviously I heard about I just didn't know it was in that depth. I didn't hear. I heard some other things about Ron maybe just not being that high as him overall. Like I didn't hear about them wanting him the other way.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it appears Ron's not as high on him as a lot of us are.
I don't know why. I ain't gonna lie.
Which I think is insane.
My belief with everything I'm hearing, if we want him, we're gonna get him.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. I mean, but
I don't know how you don't. I'm not gonna lie. That one's gonna piss me off if we don't get him. It's like it would shock me if he does not commit to us on August 15th.
I'm in wait and see mode, bro. I'll DM you some. We'll see if we're on the same page with what I'm. Actually, I'll DM you right now. You tell me.
So what's the word on the NIL? What's the word with the NIL?
The NIL.
How are we looking?
I mean, shit. Well, I think.
Yeah, NIL is not the issue. The issue is, all right, and Juju, I know you know about this because you made a comment of this when I mentioned it last time.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, and I have no issue saying this publicly, the word is administration has told Sean McGee not to guarantee money right now.
Yeah. It's a little bit. But even with this, see, this is what I'm not worried about because
because of the whole House bill.
Yeah, because I think that's why I'm not really worried right now because even without this, we're making top groups. Like Titan Davis, we get the last visit for him and he narrowed his shit down to Alabama and us.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So that's even without this going on. Ken the Goodwin, we're about to land his commitment. So, I mean, and also shout out to Coach BJ. I give him a lot of flack, but he's working his ass off. He got 3 top 100 linebackers coming in this weekend. We just got crystal ball for Kenneth Goodwin. So, I mean, it's looking he's working his ass off, bro. I'll give him that.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I want Nick Abrams.
Of course. I think Kenneth Goodwin's a good LB too.
Hey, Juju, what's your ad on Twitter?
Bro, you probably gonna have to hit my burn because I'm still suspended. It's not underscore.
I can't find you.
Yeah,
probation. You've been a bad.
It's not underscore Ju6. I literally just made it like a month ago, bro. I'm waiting to get appealed and shit. Weird.
6 the number?
Yeah, it's not underscore.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. This is you?
Yeah, the Elmo.
All right, bet. I'll DM you. Tell me if this is what you heard.
All right, hold up.
But anyways, what else is on your mind, Juju?
God, there was something else I was gonna say. But I would say like Edge group looking pretty. I'm not gonna lie, we're in there for like 3 top tier guys for Edge.
Bro, you want to see some wild shit? Look at this. Look at what fucking Twitter is making me do right now. Look at this. We're gonna share this live. It wants to say I'm not human right now, so I gotta go through this fucking test. Let's see if I can pass this test.
Bro, you better pass it because it locked me out.
Use the arrows to move the icon into the. Wait, what? Use the arrows to move the icon into the indicated orbit. All right, so I need 16.
This is crazy.
What the fuck is this?
Oh shit!
Wait, use the arrows to move the icon. Okay, so I need this thing. Okay, I need this item in 16, right? Is that what it's telling me right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it right there. I needed to go. All right, it's in there. All right, I should be good, right? Submit.
Yeah.
1 done. What is this? All right, guys. We're gonna do this as a community. We're gonna figure this out. All right, so now 12 and some type of fireball looking thing. All right. Oh, that was it. Go back, right? We look right. Submit. All right, 2 for 2. Chance here. Now I got some like broken fucking gravy looking thing. Oh, I got it. We good. Submit. Holy shit, boys. 17. Now we gotta get to 14 now. Jesus. Can you believe it? We did it, guys. We did it. Unbelievable. What are we doing? All because I messaged you, Juju. It made me do that shit. Anyways.
Yeah, I was looking for your message while you were doing that. I thought you hit me, but I can just look after the call.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, my bad. Not to derail the show, boys. I don't know what the hell was going on there.
No, that's interesting, bro.
Yeah, apparently Bama's making a move with Malachi Lee Moose.
Yeah, I already look. But he makes it out of the commitment. I mean, out of the like visit and then dies down. I feel good, bro. But
Yeah.
either way, he's gonna be sitting for a while. I mean, you're gonna be. I mean, Sprague is gonna have 2 more years after this, and then you got Baz. I think Haywood's gonna move to guard eventually. So I think you're gonna be sitting a while, bro. We got good classes, but it's really interesting the CJ Sadler shit because I don't know, bro. I don't see him in that room because Lamar likes corners that are 6'1" and up. Like that boy wants linked. Pause.
I think everybody wants the corner 6'1" and up now.
I don't know.
Wait, you say who's not? Wait, who are we talking about? What player?
Lamar, like his ideal corner is like 6'1".
So you're saying what corner doesn't have a shot? I'm sorry, I was just
no. That's what I'm saying. Like it's interesting because I don't think CJ Sadler, like unless you throw him in that nickel, then obviously that's. But then he's like 5'9". He's like 5'8". I've seen him in person. He's like 5'8".
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's.
I mean, I don't know why they. All right, how about this? Fuck it. Let's look at some CJ Sadler highlights. We'll pull Nick up here in a minute too.
It's very interesting, bro. I mean,
why would we not? I don't understand why they wouldn't. Actually, you know what, man? All right, I think I have an idea what might be happening now that I think about it.
The hype bothers me to a certain extent.
So there's word that they look at Jalen Powell as the slot guy, and they feel like they have that position already filled.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I heard that pretty recently too. So I'm wondering if that might be why we're not getting the CJ Sadler love.
I ain't gonna. That's so tough, bro. You know how I feel about Jalen, but
yeah, obviously. But I mean, why can't you have both? You know,
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you already know,
because Jalen can play Z too.
He can
though.
play outside,
but it's not like he's just a slot guy. So I just don't understand why you wouldn't.
But I think I don't know, bro. If it really came down to it, bro, you already know what I'm saying with. But it's like that would hurt my feeling. But that would hurt me, bro.
Wait, would you take Jalen Powell over CJ Sadler?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't know.
I want them both.
I agree. I don't.
You say that about everybody, DJ. You say I want them both.
They're good. I want them.
I want them both.
I mean,
Give me both of them.
Ideally, like you can get both because you take 4 wide receivers in this group. I mean, but then again, they're looking at they want a dude that is a burner, and nobody.
That was filthy.
Nobody, the wide receiver board is a burner, but that kid that they
Samson Gash is a burner.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to bring up, and that's why they're looking at the kid from Georgia because he's a burner. He just so happens to be a good route runner.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's who they want.
CJ Sadler's nice as fuck, bro.
I know, bro. I don't know. Fuck, bro.
Recruiting's wild this cycle, dude.
And then Jordan Deck is visiting the 13th. So Lamar's gonna get his, bro. Kari Adams is visiting this week. Another top 100 6'2" corner, bro. 6'1".
Yeah, I gotta update our banner here. We're 85 away from a second hour. Thank you everybody who's contributed. I'll be reading that in a minute. Detective Loki gifted a membership. Thank you, Detective Loki. Appreciate it, buddy.
God, bro, he is good on the other side, though, bro. I don't know.
I'll pull it back up. Beat up. It was in the way of the highlight. All right, beat up. Sam Webb comment on Michigan not talking about roster pay, but other teams. Yeah. So beat up. I talked about that. I don't know if you saw it. I talked about that also. Sam Webb was essentially saying there are programs who are doing the roster pay, like they're promising money, even though it's not And then, but there's teams saying that they don't believe the House bill is going to be passed.
Yeah, man.
And there are teams who think the House bill will be passed, like Michigan, who are not promising numbers. And long story short, Michigan's of the position it's affecting the most because they're not guaranteeing money, you know. So that's just kind of where we are. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Michigan's Michigan right now. I mean, they're doing what they do. They're hurting themselves a little bit, but they are taking the right road. They are taking the right road. They're just not playing dirty.
And they've already shown. I know the House settlement, but they've already shown when their backs against the wall.
Yeah.
Last cycle, like all right, we're gonna go on. So I think they're taking a real patient approach because I think they're confident they can flip some of these kids. I mean, if you go to Clemson, that's another story. We all know how that should go. You can't visit other schools, and that's exactly why Clemson has one of the best offensive line classes this cycle because Dabo gets them on campus early and locks their recruitment up. So they got both of our targets.
So shout out to GT here. Gifted a membership. Thank you, GT. Greatly appreciate it. B-Dub had a question, but because it's not super chat, I'm not going to answer. I'm just kidding. Does that mean those numbers go down if the bill passes? So the reality is this. Well, yes and no. So now what's going to have to happen is the NIL deals, like from the Ellisons or others, it's going to have to go through a clearinghouse. And then the clearinghouse has to approve the NIL deals.
Mm-hmm.
So who really knows what that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there'll be loopholes.
I mean, what if you really think about it, TJ? None of our top targets are like real top targets. They're on the board still.
Yeah, I mean, but it's getting thin, bro. I mean,
no, of course. But we both know there's gonna be some names that we don't even know about that are about.
Yeah, like Ty Haywood.
Yeah, like at the end of the cycle.
Or like who's another one that we yanked out of nowhere?
Shamari Earls.
Yeah, kind of. He was a little on the radar though. Ty Haywood was out of nowhere though.
Like, I don't think a lot of people. Who else, bro? Elijah Dotson. That was at the end, but that was a package deal.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Hey, I'm gonna pull Nick up to join us. Hey, Nick, what up, brother?
What's up,
What
Nick?
up, fellas? How's it going?
Yeah.
It's going, man. I could use some commitments though.
Dude, why? Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. Why is the administration so focused and so worried about sticking their nose where it doesn't belong when they're talking about other people's money? Like, I don't understand why these recruits can't, like, I don't know, man. To me, that seems like they're overstepping their role.
Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't tell Sean McGee not to guarantee money, but I mean, I don't know, bro. They've never. I don't want to say never, but like 8 times out of 10, they're never putting athletics first ever. I mean,
that's not how Michigan gets down historically.
Yeah, they just don't. Bro, they operate in conservative, even though it's a liberal school, but they're very conservative in their approach. And
we do it the Michigan way, Michigan man. Michigan was happy winning 9 games. That was happy. As long as we win 9 games here and there every other year, they were fine.
Are they so dense? Are they unaware of the fact that, like, by over worrying about their reputation about doing things the right way, they now it's been clear their own fan base thinks they have a reputation as a bunch of cowards and pussies and idiots. Because that's their reputation at this point.
You should have let me finish, Nick. They fine with winning 9 games here and there. That's they were fine historically with that. But as long as they top 5 in revenue. So we win in 9 games, but we still making money like we championship contenders every year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's why, like, and people were like, well, TJ, why are you so upset with Santona leaving? Because he gave a shit about athletics and he was pushing a lot of initiatives for athletics. That's why.
So it wasn't the administration and who was worried about the football team sucking. They were in a war with Ono. Then is what that sounds like.
And the administration wouldn't do NIL. Remember? I mean,
I just shot you a
why the fuck not though? Like,
because it's immoral per Jordan Acker.
It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is if it's legal or not. These kids, if they're offered like market value and whatnot, like all this shit, these kids should obviously they have the choice to not go there. But I don't know. I don't understand how any of this follows. Like, I mean, legal is going a bit too far, but like this outdated. I mean, so they're willing to sacrifice the strength of the program as long as they make money, basically. So they're money whores. That's what this is. They want to fill their own pockets and not the pockets of the players who are out there risking their livelihood. So they're a
Yeah,
bunch of selfish pricks. Is that what this
they
is
ain't
about?
used to paying them. They ain't used to paying them and having to give them money. Hey,
They're
you
gonna
can do
have to
it.
get fucking used to it pretty quick.
That's a fact.
So I don't know, man. And dude, I just gotta say this, okay? I just gotta air a little bit of grief. I'll be careful. I'm not gonna throw Sam Webb under the bus because I don't know his views on this shit. But that fucking the Michigan Insider Karen table. Oh, I'm sorry, round table. Like that Brian guy, dude. Okay, I just gotta say, as a man, you cannot be an effeminate, emotionally out of control asshole like he was. I'll just say this: I was not surprised by that rant at
You
all.
know,
That's exactly the type of thing a dude who can't control himself would say. I don't have an issue necessarily with some of the points he was making. I mean, politics, I'm not really into politics that much, but like, I do lean one way, but that doesn't matter. I'm fine with people leaning the other way. But like, dude, I don't know. How much have you guys watched that roundtable? Like, are you guys like religious watchers, or like do you just kind of tune in here or
I
there?
I used to watch it every Thursday, but like the last 2-3 weeks, I've been so busy, I just don't have time. But
Did you
it's actually,
see?
to be honest though, it's one of my like if there's like a show I like, it's like a top watch for me though. I'll say that. I actually
Yeah.
do like that show.
I'm just saying, the reason why I'm saying I'm not surprised, there was an episode. I'm too lazy to go back and find it, and I don't want to ruin anyone's
I know what
life
you're
or
talking
anything.
about,
Dude,
and
he shoved the fuck out of his kid. Like
oh, I didn't
shoved
see
the
that.
fuck out of his kid. You can go
No, I
back
didn't
and
see
look
that.
it up.
Mm.
Like on camera. Like if I saw like that, that's getting close to getting an ass whooping, like whether it's your own kid or not and whatnot. And like I get it, his kid was probably being a little pissant, like making noise and everything. But again, it's the lack again, that's it's consistency with this dude's emotional. First of all, he's extremely arrogant. But like, I don't know, man. I just had to say that. You guys can go back and find it if you want. I really don't give a shit, but like that dude is just a complete asshole. And I don't know why
Mm.
Sam Webb has him
Well,
on that
the
show.
reason why he has
Honestly.
him on is because of MGO blog, which is like a really popular blog that's been around for
Yeah.
a long time that they built from the ground up, him and Seth. And so like there's that. And then like let's just be honest, in terms of analysis, and like Brian's pretty good. I mean, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to like
He just kind of
football.
bitches though. Like that's his tone. He just
I
constantly bitches about
all
stuff.
right, so full transparency. No, it's all good. But I actually like Brian, but I do think in recent weeks he's rubbed people the wrong way. I've had people message me about some of it, and but you know, he can do what he wants. You know, he's a. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think some of his. I don't know. I mean, there's positions on that round table that I don't agree with. You know, like,
There's
but
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything more. I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna go in those guys' chat and like be a troll or anything like that. I'm just not really gonna pay attention to the show much anymore. But like I just had to kind of point some of that out, dude. Like that dude, I get it,
Mm.
like Sam Webb has loyalty and whatnot. But like at the very least, man, I wouldn't want that on my show. Like an effeminate uh
oh,
lacking
it could.
self-control prick just going off on significant portions of your audience. I
Yeah,
mean, if
Al
you care
Borch
about your
is.
sorry, go ahead.
Go on. No, you're good, Nick. I cut you off. You're good. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I took Sam Webb's side with the EJ Hollins stuff, but then EJ Hollins team, everyone's saying, well, that's not how it played out, and then like there just seems to be so much damn drama on that show, and I'm like, that's why I call it the Karen table now, because I don't
Bro,
know, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Like keep
bro,
that shit to your fucking
our
self. Like
administration is a fucking soap opera, bro.
yeah, it just I don't know. And yeah, you're right about that too. It's a perfect representation. I was not surprised when I was like, "Oh, we'll have Acker back on." I was like, "Oh, of course. Of course you would. You're that dude. You're that type of guy." So I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake siding with Webb. I mean, I will give him some grace because I actually do kind of believe like he's probably not as insane as some of those other dudes are, or at least as much of an asshole. And he's playing his cards right,
Well,
trying not to burn bridges. So I get it. It's a business, and I do
Yeah,
think he knows what he's talking about most of the
Oh, he
time.
does.
But like, I don't know, man. I'm just anyway. I aired my grievance, so I'm done. I won't bring it up
I
again.
don't know
But
about
You're good,
when it
Nick.
comes
This
to
is the
that,
place
but
to do it. You're good. I mean,
Oh,
even though it's not Michigan football per se or Michigan, but like it's funny. I read a comment from somebody who was like, "Why are you talking about the Santana situation? It's not sports because it has to do with Michigan." And like, believe it or not, these shows
yeah,
that give analysis on Michigan, that's a part of Michigan.
Mhm.
You know, like so we talk about all things Michigan. That's just what it is. So yeah, I got no
I
issue
mean,
with you, Nick. If you want to voice your opinion, I mean, that's what it's here for, bro. We can talk
it's
about it.
it's not his
Mhm.
political views. I want to be clear. It's like I just fundamentally, as a man, dude, you gotta have self control over your emotions. Otherwise, other people aren't gonna respect you. And I just like honestly, I probably wouldn't say anything if like just immediately when I saw him do that, I thought back to that point. I didn't even say anything about it because it's not my kid and whatnot. But like, just of course, just shoving the hell out of your kid like that, like I don't know. Just
that's
again,
crazy,
it's just
bro.
representation. You can go look it up. They probably are too stupid to not take the video down. None of the other guys on there even said anything. They just sat there silently, and I'm like, y'all have fucking kids, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't.
that warrants a discussion off air. Maybe not on air, but off air, and be like, yo, dude, don't be doing that shit. If someone reports us for like child abuse, I mean, I don't know if that could happen, but like, he's just
Yeah,
I don't know. It is what it is. But like I said, I'm blabbing about it.
I
So
mean, I don't agree with everything that he does, but he does have credible sources, and especially when it comes to the team or recruiting. I look, I have a really good authority. I know who exact source is, and that's coming. He's got a good source, bro. So
We talking about Sam Webb?
yeah, he's got a yeah.
Well,
Like
duh. I mean, dude, Sam's got.
well, that's
I
why
would argue. I
no,
would argue
that's
Sam's the most.
that's what I'm saying. Like you, TJ, you probably know who his source is, but
Well, I know a few people. Well, I'm aware of. I mean, listen, I don't know all of his sources, so let's just put that out there. And he's the most tapped in of anybody. Like, let's just make
yeah,
that
of
a show.
course. Like I
Whether
don't
you're an
agree with
on
everything
three
he does.
individual or a 247, no one's got more inside
Hold on,
connections than Sam Webb. Like Sam, because not only does Sam Webb have
let me shoot you a
people
DM
within
real
the
quick.
university, he's got fucking agents and players and former
Yeah,
players,
no
coaches.
kidding. Like
His Rolodex of sources are
hold on.
there's no one on his level, right? You know, there's just not. You know,
Let
however
me
you
shoot.
feel about Sam, he's got the connections.
I'm gonna shoot you a DM and
it's
see if
just
you
I don't
know
know, man.
what I'm talking
Like
about.
that's why I have respect for Sam Webb, but it's like on one hand he's juggling like friendships clearly and then professionalism and it's clash. Like I mean, dude, I don't need to be hearing about Craig talking about how some Michigan State chick like wanted him to harass him to lick her asshole or something. Like just the random stuff that has
Wait, what?
nothing to yeah,
Time out.
dude.
Wait, say that again.
He told a story and I get it. Like it was kind of funny in the moment and whatnot, but like it's all these incidents just building up and it just comes across as really unprofessional and I'm a bit surprised because I do have respect for Sam Webb. So I think he's
But
legit and I don't think
what
he
if?
agrees with everything those guys say all the time, obviously.
It's just, I know for a fact Sam
Mhm.
doesn't agree with what everybody says, but Sam allows people to voice their opinion. He's even
Yeah, and I
said
have
that.
respect for that.
Like
That's why
for
I'm trying to
example,
not come after him.
when like people get upset with Sam Webb for having John Bacon on his radio show, but like,
Right. I mean, he has a show to run. So.
but Sam's gonna allow them to speak their, you know, and sometimes I mean, listen, I have my, you know, I don't. I'm not saying Sam's a perfect. Like I don't look at Sam like, oh, he's perfect. Like no one's perfect, bro. But like, you know, he's sometimes he will push back on things, you know, sometimes, but like a lot of times he just lets people voice their fucking opinion, you know.
So Craig went, what I was referencing, this was a while
Yeah.
ago.
Like what?
Craig
Yeah.
went. He said they were trashing Michigan State fans, which I and Michigan State fans. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say something I shouldn't say, but you guys probably know how I feel because you all feel the same way about SU fans. They got some mental issues for sure.
Jesus
But
Christ.
but I mean, they do, man. They're just insane. I don't get it. Little bro. I'll just leave it at bro energy. But no, Craig just goes. He was with his brother or some shit at a basketball game, and he was asking for directions, I guess, because he couldn't find. I don't know what happened. Anyway, he basically says like this car pulls up to him, rolls down a window, and he said it was an attractive young lady, and he asked her something, and she goes, "You can lick my asshole." And then Brian goes, "Well, did you do it?"
Jesus Christ, bro. What the
Craig goes,
fuck?
"No, there was too many people around." And obviously, like they're
Yo,
joking and
no
whatnot,
freaky, bro.
but I'm like, dude, and then like shoving kids, like it just culminates in this
Yo, Nick.
wild, unprofessional. It's just off. That show's getting off the rails. Is kind of what I'm trying to
Bro,
say.
you
And it's
said
like,
that so nonchalantly, bro. Shit just took me
I know
out.
it's just like a casual comment. Hey, whose asshole did you lick today, Craig?
Yo,
Like that.
yo.
Like you
Pause,
know what I
bro.
mean? It's like, hey, hey, freaks do freaky things. Like I'm not saying I've never been freaky, but like airing all that stuff out, man. Like I said. Anyway, blabbing too much, but I did
No, you're
want to
good,
ask.
Nick, this is a good show. Keep it up,
Nick
buddy.
the
We're
politician,
having a
bro.
good time just listening to your stories right now.
What I'm saying is a bunch of motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no, I mean it is what it is. And Craig kind of seems like I don't know. He's a really I don't know if you guys have really heard some of his rants, but like most of the time he just doesn't make sense.
No,
I'll be
so
nice and say he's a
one
clever.
thing I don't like is like he always does these like pointless ass, random ass stories at the beginning of every show. And like from time to time it is interesting, but a lot of the time it's like, all right, dude. Like
Well, because he goes on and on, like asking Brian, like, "Yo, hey Brian, have you found Bigfoot's head in your freezer yet?" Like just weird shit. Like he said, like,
fair enough. We'll keep it moving. We'll stop.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Stop me,
We'll
man.
stop
Please,
hounding on
please.
the round table. It's actually a pretty good show. I don't know. I haven't watched it in 3 weeks, but it was a good show last time I watched it. But one thing I will say though about the round table, if you want goodies, the radio break between the two segments is your best time to get those. If you want goodies, they talk
That's
about
probably when they was talking freaky.
Was it?
Hey man, I'm not saying some
Bro.
MSU chicks aren't hot. They are. I've partied there before. It's a fun time. Like, hey, it is. But like, geez.
In the radio, and then they
Yeah,
do the
I know. Hey, I didn't
TJ.
say it was a special place. I'm just saying they're there.
You know what
So-
confuses me, TJ? Is so the whole house settlement shit in the NIL situation, but obviously Hyder is their top priority. We know that they're gonna post some shit out for him. So it's like, what are they saying to him that they're not saying to these other recruits? That's, you know what I'm saying? Because we know they're gonna take it to the bank with him. Like, so my question is, I feel like that's inconsistency in my opinion. And
Yo, can
me personally, I don't like that.
I
Me
follow up?
personally.
Can I add on to that real quick? My thing,
Yeah,
just
Nick.
adding on to that, like with Hyder, like a workaround for this, and I don't know, maybe the administration would get pissed. Maybe they would fire McGee over this. Because I don't want to get inside those dudes' minds for 2 seconds.
He
But
getting an
like,
extension, bro.
yeah, but like, why doesn't Sean McGee like with a recruit like Hyder, like dudes like maybe not on Bryce Underwood's level, but those all in guys like your staples of the class. Why doesn't McGee just go, hey, listen, the administration is like, freaking out right now, all nervous about this. Don't worry about it. It's temporary. We'll get this sorted out. If another school offers you, like, money will not be an issue. Why doesn't he just say that to these
If you
kids?
say that, dude, these kids are gonna fucking bounce, bro. Like, well, the administration's not on board.
I don't know, bro. I think there's two recruitments that we're doing that for, and that's Carter Meadows and Savion Hyde.
It might be.
Wait, did you say that was he can't say something like that?
I don't think he should say something like that because the reality is no one should even know that. I've shared it, but it shouldn't be public.
I mean, bro.
No. I'm saying in a private conversation with.
I know, but you don't even want them to know that. I mean.
Okay, well that's fair. That's fair. I just figured I'd throw it out there because.
I don't know. It's the reality is this shit is supposed to be settled. Someone made a comment. I don't know if this is true. Anyone let me know in the chat that they're pushing the settlement to the end of June.
Oh fuck no, dude.
I mean, after ODs, bro. Shit.
How is that even
after
like?
Official visits?
I'll have to look up the law on some of this because
July 1 is supposed to go into effect. So if they're pushing it to the end of June, so B-Dub said it's correct.
I mean,
how can a House bill cap?
They just need to make a decision, bro. Because with or without the fucking settlement, like we're gonna be good. Like they're just waiting waiting it out, bro. But either way, I think our money's good with or without the settlement.
Is Tennessee one of those schools that thinks the bill's not going to pass? Is Tennessee one of those schools?
Probably.
Bro,
I would imagine every SEC school is one of those schools.
Okay, because if they feel that way,
Tennessee
some of these. If they feel that way, the institutions might be confident that it won't pass because their attorney general's involved, with the NCAA and shit. How is it legal? I'd have to look at the legalese, but
look, bro,
how can you cap an employee an adult's earnings? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Well,
right.
I mean,
that's
look,
the argument in court is in a free market you can't cap.
I mean, bro, the teams down south, like we do differently. Like they promise incentives, bro. We're straight liquid. Like
Yeah,
we're
bro.
you just get the cash, bro. They're promising houses, cars, and like if we really want to go there, bro, like in my opinion, they're not gonna match. There's very few that can match us.
Yeah, if we want to do that, that's a big if. The biggest if ever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like, don't you guys feel like it's 2025? If a bill like that was legal, wouldn't it have at least gotten more attention by now? Like it would have got more traction. Like this would have been talked about. Like I don't know, the Pandora's box been opened. Good luck closing it.
To your point though, Johnny, where you said if they want to, it's my belief, and TJ, you can chime in on this. It's my belief that we know what Tennessee is going to bring. They're going to bring a heavy package. It's my belief that if it's anywhere close or matched, he's coming to Michigan. Like it's my belief that we're the better program and he likes Michigan.
I think that's true because he likes Alfred. He likes the offense. I mean, I think that is true. But we'll have to find out. I don't fucking know. But all right, Nick, you give us your final thoughts because we have some other callers and I want to get to them. So, final thoughts, Nick.
Bro. Me or go ahead. Oh, me first. Okay. Final thoughts.
It don't matter.
All right, I'm not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows this time with my prediction. Even though they brought in, oh man, it's so disrespectful. I can't remember his name. Who's helping Ron Bellamy?
Soup Campbell.
Yeah, Soup. My bad, bro. If you're listening, my bad. Yeah. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just slipping my mind. I got a lot on my mind. Unfortunately, man, I'm saying these hoes ain't loyal. I'll just say that. No, I'm just playing.
Bro, Nick, what are they?
Yeah, bro, I am. I'm struggling today. Gotta have a better filter. I'm working on it. I don't think the wide receivers are going to take a significant step forward. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll be worse. I think they'll be a little bit better than they were last year because, come on, man.
But you can't get worse, bro.
You can't get much worse.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we're going to see a significant progression with our wide receiver core this year. I ultimately think Bryce Underwood's going to be able to make up for a lot of that by the end of the season, but
bro, Nick,
I don't know, man.
Decent passing game, bro. We're making the playoffs.
Yeah, and I think it will be good. I think it'll actually be better than decent, but I think it'll largely be on Bryce's end. But I do think some guys will show some flashes here and there, but I can't get past the lack of top tier talent. I think it's going to start to actually catch up, and I just don't see Donovan.
You don't think he's an NFL receiver?
I'm not going to go that far. I don't think he's second, third round guy. I mean, I view him as a later draft guy. I mean, I think he'll be solid. And here's the thing, right? Roman Wilson, didn't he barely have over 700 yards receiving?
Yeah, 13
title year.
Yeah, he was a slot playing the boundary.
So we don't need I'm not saying we need ridiculous production. I just don't think we're gonna have a receiver. I'll be more specific. I don't think we're gonna have a receiver get close to 1,000 yards this year. I think it'll be more distributing the wealth.
Oh, what's not close mean? What's not close mean?
I think we'll have a 750.
I think you could have. I think Macaulay could put up 700-800. So if you want to say that's close, but I think we could have a couple more guys. I think we could have Macaulay kind of in that range, and then maybe one or two more guys in the 500-600 range. I just think it'll kind of be all around. I don't think we're gonna have. What I'm saying is, I don't think we have the talent to have a breakout star. I don't think we have an Amari Darbo or Jay Chesson or any of those boys.
And I think our tight end is gonna be largely in part.
If Somebody got to step up and be that number one target.
Kendrick Bell.
McCauley is going to be the number one. I have no doubt in my mind. Like, he's going to be fine for us. Me personally, I know TJ is not high on him, but bro, if he can just put it together, Fred Moore is going to lead the team in fucking yards, bro. He has all the tools.
Fred Moore has the tools. He's
going to put it together.
Yeah, he started to put it together at the end of the year.
All I'm going to say, man.
I'm not at all, bro. He's 100% our best route runner, bro. And he's our biggest deep threat.
Don't sleep on Kendrick Bell. He has those Bell athletic traits.
Bro,
Fred
TJ,
Moore?
You gotta look past the drop, bro.
If McCulley can go up and get it, he's a mismatch nightmare. Nightmare.
Yeah. Bro, times are evolving, Johnny. We're about to be throwing RPO slants and throwing fade routes in the end zone, bro. Times are evolving, bro.
I want to see.
The first time I see an RPO slant, bro, I might cry.
Brady Prescorn needs to step the hell up too this year. We got to see some Brady Prescorn, man. I haven't heard it. It's been crickets on him. He's been
Nick, bro, and I'm not gonna lie. That tight end room is so deep. I just think people forget, bro, that Coast and Loveland only crapped the lineup because we were really hurt.
Yeah,
it is not easy in that tight end room. Neither is it in the running back room or the defensive line room.
I'll be honest, man. The only reason why I'm saying he step up with a name like Brady Prescorn, it just sounds like a stud Michigan tight end. So
Chip Lindsey's offense, bro. Hassan Hogan, Brady Prescorn, like Ludwig. These type tight ends are gonna eat. I don't know how long we get them, but
Juju, I'll bet you $100 Fred Moore don't get anywhere near 500 yards.
Bet me how much?
Dude, TJ, you're way off on that one, bro. You're way off.
Wait. I can't hear. You cut in and out for me.
$100 Fred Moore does not get 500 yards.
I'll take that, Juju.
The whole season? Like playoffs included?
500 yards.
Easy money.
Make the playoffs, that's included?
Easy money.
In the playoffs, no, the regular season, 12 games.
No. Include the bowl game, even if they don't make the play. You got to include the bowl game.
All right, and bowl game. So one game. So 12 plus 1.
Make it 450. You got to do.
Juju, bro. After that rant. The fuck, man. I'm flaccid now, bro. You let me down. Damn it.
You know what? Like 500 won't even lead this team, I don't think, bro. I think
he has to eclipse 500 yards. He has to eclipse 500 yards. And he doesn't have to eclipse it, just 500. Like, it's
holy shit, man. I thought my outlook was
I'll take it, bro. I'm staying up because I do believe in Fred Moore. I'll take it.
Wait a second.
All right, we'll do 100.
Wait a second. So my outlook isn't even that bad. If Donovan McCauley puts up 7, maybe creeps close to 800 yards, and again, a lot of that's going to be on Brett because I think of Bryce Underwood.
I just don't think people on it, bro. Our floor is, bro. We have a new, like a better OC. Like the wide receivers were open last year, bro. Like, bro, Davis won through for like 1,300 yards.
Who?
We don't think our wide receiver 2 is going to crack 500.
Hey, TJ. Don't be disrespectful. If Davis Warren doesn't make that ridiculous pass to Peyton O'Leary in the Ohio Stadium, they don't win that fucking game, bro. Don't be disrespectful.
I have to say this, TJ. Barring injury about this bet.
That's like 40 yards a game.
If he gets injured, the bet's washed. Boy, hold up, though. If he misses one fucking game, don't pull that shit. It's got to be more than 4-game injury.
All right, it has to be a serious injury. More than.
So the bet is 500 or is it 450?
Yeah, if he's out, if he's out more than 3 games, bet's washed.
Is Fred Moore a senior?
Is that fair?
No, it's fair. I think he's a redshirt sophomore.
Okay. So wait a second. So I said my prediction was kind of glim, or kind of bleak. So like you guys would be okay. You guys would be pretty pumped up with Donovan and McCauley having 700-800, and then 2 other guys hitting that 5-6.
Yeah, that'd
be ideal. Like
okay.
I mean, I want 1,000, but I'll say 800.
Yeah, you want to get 1,000.
We don't have that guy, bro. We don't have that.
I think McCauley could be that guy.
In the 20th century, the 21st century in passing game.
Dude, I'm surprised you guys are sleeping so much on Kendrick. I know he hasn't done much, but like he clearly has the athletic genes. Those Bell genes, bro.
Nick, I'll bet you $100 Kendrick Bell doesn't get 500 yards.
Fuck you, dude.
Bro, I will
No,
say this, bro.
no.
Our
Why
He's
third,
just
not?
an
What
under.
do you mean?
I would
He's
say
an
this. Our second
underclassman.
leading,
What are you
what
talking
is it?
about?
Our
He's
second leading and
scrappy.
third leading receivers.
No,
Our
what the
second and
fuck?
third leading receivers will not be a big gap, and our tight end will be our second or third leading receiver, bro.
All right,
Wait.
guys. I gotta get these other callers. You guys have been on
All right,
forever.
all right,
All
all right.
right, Nick. Peace
So
out. Juju's final
disrespectful.
words. Juju.
I don't
Nick's
think
final words was a whole other debate. All right, Juju's final words.
Yeah, that's about it, man. Hydrate with Henny, bro. That's all I gotta say.
There you go. There you go. Hydrate with Henny. Fucking. All right, so my bad, guys. They kind of hijacked the show. We're gonna take the callers now. My bad. We got 10 minutes, but we'll go through everybody. We got Keith Rebar. We got Timothy Redmond in the house. We got Marmar in the house. We got Garrison wants to talk ball. We'll do some rapid fire. My bad, guys. I kind of let the show get hijacked. We got Keith Rebar. Hey, unless we get $85, we'll go another hour. But Keith Rebar's in the house. What up, Keith?
Hey guys, good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Keith. How you doing?
Doing good. I got to make a point about this roster pay and NIL, and you got to remember that you can't confuse those two monies. The roster pay, the parties involved in roster pay is the athletic general fund of the university, and that includes all sports, and the players, and that includes all sports. Okay, and so Sean McGee has a lot to do with that. Okay, because he's in the chain of command from the general fund through the regents, president, whatever that chain is, to the players. Okay, so whatever roster pay is going to be, whenever they're talking about what they're promising players, I think, and they're talking about roster pay, that stuff's all there. The difference between that and NIL is there are only two parties in NIL. That's between the booster and the player. And actually, it's the lawyers for the two because every player has an agent these days now. And that money is only negotiated between those two parties. So anybody that thinks that this NIL money is going to go to some clearing committee is smoking something on Hash Bash Day when they're making these decisions. And that decision is about as sound as the 2020 decision where the president of the University of Michigan said she was going to suspend the football season. What happened the next week? Michigan State said they're going to play. Alabama said they're going to play. Everybody, and that president of Michigan, I forget her name, she had to eat crow, swallow her pride, and let Michigan play football. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with this NIL stuff. You can't take Bryce Underwood's money away from them and put it through a clearing fund and talk about how you're going to distribute it between the teams. That's the university is not party to that money.
That's different. So that's different. So there's the revenue share that's going to be through the university, and then the clearinghouse is not related to that. The clearinghouse, from my understanding, is going to be any NIL deal through boosters and collectives, and all deals through boosters and collectives have to go through a clearinghouse. But we'll see how they pull that off because I don't know.
And what'll happen to that clearing committee if Michigan State, Alabama, and Ohio State say we're not doing any clearinghouse, we're letting the party go between the two players.
And it may very well be what the SEC wants because the SEC is already very public saying why are we in a league with the NCAA? They're saying this right now. Like the SEC is already saying we don't need the NCAA. So I mean, I feel like we're going to go down that road, and I think the Big Ten and the SEC are going to break away. And then I think the Big Ten and the SEC, along with the media networks, are going to be like, okay, well, let's take the 40 biggest brands and create our own league. And I think that's where it's heading.
That's the highway we've been on for about 4 or 5 years now, to where it's going to be AFC, NFC, like the NFL, except it's SEC Big Ten.
I think, yeah, maybe. I don't know how they're going to do that, but maybe. I mean, I think they'll definitely be like, yeah, I don't know how they'll do it. I don't know.
Yeah, so I just
North versus South would be fucking hilarious, though.
Yeah, I just don't see how
Yeah.
you're going to take a player
That's a
like
Civil War chick.
Babala or Underwood and tell them, no, your money has to go through a clearinghouse. I just think that proposition is going to fall flat.
It might go to
its
court. I
face.
mean, that's the thing. Is it make it? Yeah, I don't disagree. I mean, how can you cap a free market?
Right, exactly. Yep.
You can't. So I don't know. It's all a mess. And Michigan's sitting back waiting for it to get settled, and it's not going to get settled. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
All right, Keith, give us your final thoughts here, my friend.
Yeah, the money that's going to be affected is like, I think like McWhorter, who's a 3-star, he's probably not getting any until that roster pay comes through. All those 3 stars and below that we're getting, they're going to have to count on that roster pay, and we just can't promise that them until that's done.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know. And I guess until the House bill's settled, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll say this. How about this? Official visits are going to tell us everything. If Michigan does not guarantee money to any of these kids, especially these big time kids, the Carter Meadows, the Savion Hiders, whatever, then we know. Then we know. The answer will be revealed to us within the next 3 weeks. We'll have the answer. We'll know how Michigan's going to operate. So, all right, Keith. I want to appreciate you calling in. I have to move the calls quickly because we got to get to the next callers. But thank you for calling in, buddy.
Okay, good. Go Blue.
Go Blue, Keith. Blue. All right. So we have 3 more callers. JS, you did just call in, but I'm going to have to cap it, my friend, because we are 85 away from a second hour. And we're going to cap it after these 3 callers here. We didn't get to the second hour, my friend. Sorry. All right, let's get how about this? We'll get Timothy Redmond on here, and then I'll bring Marmar and Garrison up at the same time so they can yell at each other. I'm just kidding. All right, we'll get Timothy up here. We'll get him up. What up, buddy? How you doing, Timothy?
What up? Good.
What up, Tim? Big Tim.
I just put the link to my channel in the chat.
Did you?
To promote my channel.
Let's see. I don't see it. Where is it? I don't see it. Do you see it, Johnny? I mean, I see it on your phone. I don't see it in my chat, though. I don't know why. Shit.
Unless there's a block on outside.
No, I mean,
other people.
I have it.
It might be a block on there, bro.
I see GT did interesting. So I see GT's interesting, Matthew. I see that. I don't have your link on my thing, bro. That's weird. All right, I'll find it. Don't worry, I'll put it in there.
Okay. The 13th, I got a bit live stream with the special guest. He been on the channel before, and he was on your channel a couple months ago, Sam.
Nice.
I'm bringing him back. We're working on a video together.
Nice.
The second one.
That's cool. Can you share what it is?
We're still working on the title. Okay. We're still working on the title, but we know what we're gonna be talking about, but we do know what we're gonna be talking about. He working on some behind the scenes for his part of the video.
All right, so this is Timothy's channel for anyone who would like to subscribe to Timothy's channel. Currently at 105 subscribers. Happy to see you get over the 100 subscriber mark, Timothy. So, yeah, if anyone wants to check it out, that's there. He puts up a bunch of I saw your one at the Tigers game, Timothy. That was pretty cool. Here, let's watch it. It was this one right here, right?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Thunder Redmond just leaving the Tigers game. We just beat the Giants 3-4. Go Tigers, go Lions, and go Blue!
Oh, yeah. My man.
Big Tim, hype after the game.
Oh yeah.
Any Buckeyes or Penn State fans, y'all want to subscribe because there's gonna be some content about your school too, not just our school.
Yeah, there's gonna be some real content about your school. Timothy's about to be laying the smackdown on your ass, right?
Yeah.
All right, good deal. All right, Timothy, what else you got in your mind? We got Nick coming through. Payment for talking way too long. My bad. Nick, Nick. It was good combo. You're good, brother. Don't feel bad. You
Nick
and
be
Juju
coming
were
with
on a
good
heater.
the good commentary, honestly.
Yeah, it was interesting to get your perspective. Nick, you're always
what
welcome
type
to give your perspective.
of videos for somebody that's new to watching any type of sports videos on YouTube. So what type of videos are 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 those types of people are looking for that make them want to subscribe? So what type of videos they might be looking for?
Well, one of the keys to video content is when it comes to like breaking news, being one of the first. Unfortunately, some people lose quality with that, but the reality is that's how you get new eyeballs on your work. So if you can make videos when things happen, like when kids commit or when the NCAA likes to lay hammers, just kidding. But like when there's breaking news, whether a coach gets fired, hired, or schedule releases, anything, that's you want to capitalize on those content. But to be honest with you, Timothy, you'll have way more success during the season than the off season.
That's a
the
fact.
off season people check out. Unless you're any of these sickos watching us right now.
So what's up with what's up with the two different times slots for the home game against the Badgers? What's up with that? What's up with the 12 o'clock and the 3:30 slot? What's up with that?
I don't even know what you mean. What's he talking about, Johnny?
I don't know. If there's two different time slots, they debating on what time they want to put it on because there's another game that they might want.
Yeah, it's got to be the networks battling. I'm not even aware of it.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a maze out game too.
Kinetic knows it's a flex slot, I guess. So
that's supposed to be a maze out game too. So
okay.
So they're kind of debating: do they do they want it only in the daytime or do they want it at the 3:30 slot? So that way the fans that's looking for a night version, they can they can experience the night version in the third and fourth quarter, and the first two quarters, and it's going the first two quarters it's going to feel like they doing it at 12 o'clock, but the last two quarters it probably will feel like they started it at 7, but really they started it in in between the
3:30 slot.
But most likely, if it's a 12 o'clock, we all know that it's gonna be Fox. But if it's a 3:30 game, we know that it's gonna be on CBS.
Yeah, you're right. So, but we'll see about it. All right, Timothy, we gotta get to our next two callers so we can close out the show. Final thoughts, Timothy. Final thoughts.
Oh, okay. Okay, so a lot of I was watching her Kangaroo Black the other day, and then he felt like he felt like that because it's a night game. He's in now. He said on one of his live streams that he don't trust the Oklahoma against our defense because so he said in his live stream that the way that Michigan play defense the last 4 season, he don't the he he don't think that they face a defense like that in years.
I bet he is saying that after Michigan done smacked his Alabama Crimson Tide around 2 years in a row. I thought we were gonna beat that doggone Michigan. They came and smacked my Alabama Tide. I couldn't even go back to the Possum Club. They wouldn't even let me in after we got beat like that. Kangaroo Black.
Yeah, he thinks that the betting odds are favoring the wrong team.
Yeah.
He what?
All right, Timothy. All right, we're gonna move on to our next callers here. I see B-Dub. So peace out, Timothy. Go blue, my friend. All right.
He thinks that we should be the 3-point favorite and not them.
Yeah. We should be. We should be. We should
He
be.
ain't
But go
lying
blue,
there.
Timothy. All right.
We had to beat some
Yeah,
sense
but
into Kangaroo
let's
Black.
say
All right, Timothy. I got to move on to the next
let's
callers,
say
brother. I got
that
to
we
move on.
beat our first team about 45 points, and for some reason that they lost. When they get ready to face the Michigan, that might be a problem. If they have a loss against a easier their first game.
All right, brother. We got to wrap it up.
Okay.
Timothy. We have something very interesting going on right now in the chat. But appreciate you, Timothy. Go blue. All right, buddy.
Okay.
All right. So B-Dub has put out a challenge saying anyone who puts $25 up, he will do the rest. And because people were sleeping at the wheel, B-Dubs was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw 50 because he's a real one. And then GT comes through and throws not 25, but 20, but we appreciate that. So we are 5 short at the moment. But shout out to everybody doing their best right now to get us to the next hour. B-Dub, especially GT. I can't wait to read this. Okay, hold up. So first, shout out to B-Dub. Love you, bro. Thank you for giving us your best effort. We're still 5 short. We got 2 more callers, though. I'm sure we can get there. Let's see. Hold on. Let me update the banner. Of course, I'm out of the banner. Hold on. We are 5 away from a second hour, and someone's probably like, TJ, just give it to him. I might. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Never mind. I guess we got it. The same people thinking the hammer is coming are the same ones buying season tickets to Bishop Sycamore.
Oh, man. And that was wild. And that dude was connected to Ohio State. Yeah.
Sycamore.
I watched it.
I think is that the one who did the Colt thing?
That's the coach. That's the coach. It's a fake school.
Yeah. I didn't watch this documentary, but I heard about it.
Yeah, he was connected to him.
Yeah, I might need to watch that now.
Oh, it's a good watch, bro. It's unbelievable what he was doing.
All right, second hour has been unlocked because B-Dub and GT said so. They said so, like Stone Cold. They said so. All right, second hour unlocked. Appreciate everybody for literally doing everything they can to make it happen. So thank you, everybody. So we're here for it. We're gonna make it happen. So now we got Mar and Garrison. Now we don't got to bring them up at the same time where they get mad at each other. So we'll go one by one. We'll bring up who wants to go first, Mar or Garrison. Marmar's been waiting a long ass time. All right, Garrison said let Mar go. Mar, how you doing, brother?
You muted.
You're muted.
Hey, bring up Garrison too.
Bring him up.
Yeah, bring his.
Nah. Garrison
ass
says it's your time. It's your time, dog. And actually,
man. Hey, Garrison, get up here, bro. Stop playing.
All right.
Come on, G.
You know,
come on, G.
Right, before we do that, let me read these super chats.
Let me say what's up to y'all, man. What up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Hope everybody all right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just dropped a 14.
Yeah,
I see him.
All right, put the third hour.
Go ahead, do your super chat. My bad. I just wanted to address everyone in the chat. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
What up, J.O.J.?
What up, bro? What up?
Hey, I was cooking on there by myself. I won 2 in a row by myself on boot camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back this weekend.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You missing out. Yeah, you missing out.
All right, we're 80 away from a third hour. More people wanted to come through. Defend the Natty with a $5 super chat. We got our guy Stallions Express with a $14. I believe that's like Aussie. I think it's like Australian money.
Appreciate y'all, man. Doing that
Hammer
for
time.
TJ and Johnny.
You give a shout out to everybody who made it happen. Let's give a shout out to everybody who made it. Detective Loki,
Loki,
B-Dub,
Bull,
PT, Nick,
PT,
B-Dub
Nick.
again, GT
Yeah.
again, GT again, Stallions
Yep.
Express, Defending the Net. Thank you, everybody. Honestly, thank you, everybody.
Defending the Natty. Appreciate you.
Yeah, for real, man. All right, so you want me to pull Garrison? You want to give the people what they want?
Yeah, give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying?
All right, here comes Garrison. Let's go. Let's
to
get ready to rumble.
Hey, what up,
boys?
dog, Garrison? Hey, he just left the gym. Hey, Garrison just left the gym. You got your bag.
Bro, it's hot in Michigan right now. So
Oh man,
I
I
just
can
got
believe
done
it.
and like I like the ring light's hot. So I just like, all right, I don't care. So I was like, I'll put on the El Chapo shirt for a second. So
I met him. No, just playing. I met El Chapo, man. We was chopping it up over there by the border. You know what I'm saying?
no, good to see you guys, and hello to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Voice College Ball Nation. Yeah.
What up, though, Anton?
No, I don't like
What's
Antoine.
up, boys? What we
Hey,
trying to hit on?
real cool though, Antoine, because and Johnny remembers like way back, like when I was watching Johnny shows back in the good years when he was depressed. Antoine would be in there. I'd be going back and forth with him in the comments. But me and Antoine actually watched the same morning show on YouTube every morning. So that's where we found each other on. There's like 1,000 people watching when we saw each other. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Anton Daniels Millionaire
Yes,
Morning
sir.
Show. I used to watch it in the morning. Now I just watch it when he clips it up.
Yeah, man, Johnny, that's the man right there.
Mm-hmm. That used to be my go-to.
What's up, y'all?
Shit, bro, just hanging out.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up, man?
I want to know, how do you guys feel about the automatic bids? I'm sure you guys saw what Ryan Day said about the automatic bids.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
All right. So I actually saw your response to that, Garrison. But I won't share that. I'll let you share that to the people.
Yeah, I'll make it short.
No. I'll let everyone else hit it first. Pause, and then we'll.
Oh, my goodness.
No, I'm gonna hit it first. You hear me?
Like,
hey,
I got
hey, hold on. Let me. Can I say something to that? Hey, why did Ray J put out a song that he hit it first, man? Come on, man. I know. I'm saying, why you had to do all that, man? We knew you hit it first.
I mean,
we didn't care,
bro. That Kim lookalike in that video is insane.
We done went left. We done went left.
Anyway.
Oh man! When I first heard that song, I said, "No, he didn't."
I mean, it's a good song though. All right, we got GT again with a super chat. Ryan Day later clarified that he was only in favor of the 4 auto bids. If there were one of the 4, they barely qualified last year.
All right, I'll go. Leave that up. No, I don't care. I don't care what Ryan Day meant. Earlier I tweeted out that he's just wrong. I said he's just dead wrong. And like Bugsy was an awesome viewer of our channel, awesome person on X also. But talked about like, and I watched the video after the fact. Chuck came out the video basically like in light supporting what Ryan Day is saying. And this is my problem. I think it's anti-football. I think it nurtures it nurtures a society, for lack of words, of not awarding hard work. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. There's going to be a season where the Big Ten, the third or fourth best team has 4 losses. It's happened before the last 25 years, and it'll happen again. It's not a matter if, it's about when. It's going to happen. You cannot convince me that the 4th best team in the Big Ten, if they have 4 losses, that they should be in the college football playoff. I don't give a damn who it is. And on a year-to-year basis, you know, like I had someone say, well, like, if it's positive for Ohio State. It shouldn't be positive for Ohio State. Ohio State, if we're talking 16 teams, Ohio State should be in that no matter what. That's a fact. So when that happens, and then one said Ryan Day should be saying this. No, he shouldn't. Let someone else like Brett Bielema is someone who can say this. Matt Rule is someone I can understand saying this. Signetti even someone I can understand saying this. Not Ryan Day. Outside of dollar signs, it does not help the program at all. On top, also this, and this is what I'll leave it with. Someone said, "Well, what if Ryan Day, he's told the company line, he's told to do that?" I would hope not. That's weak. That's weak. That you do something not because Ohio State told you, but because the NCAA told you to. And then there's Ohio State fans who are saying, "Well, we don't need the NCAA." Stop right there. You sound like the same idiot fans on your side of the fence who said this last year when going through the NCAA stuff. It's stupid. So no, I disagree with it. I think that you should get in there if you deserve to be in there. If you want to be in the college football playoff, win your games. If you want to be in the college football playoff, win your big games. Don't lose. It's that simple. So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
So do you agree, Garrison, with the 5 and 11, like 5 automatic bins and 11?
No. I think you are automatic bid if you are the best team. If you were the best team in your conference. Outside of that, fill it in.
Right. So all right. So you would say the number one team in the Big, so the championship winner of the Big 10, SEC, ACC, Big 12, and then one group of 5, or what? No.
I don't think they belong.
You don't think the group of 5 should at all be in?
No, I don't think they belong. But if they do, the fact that they do, I'll give you an example.
I think you should have at least one in, bro. You gotta let them battle.
No. This is the example I gave TJ on the show tonight. I said if a Navy goes 10-2, and let's say or Memphis or somebody, weak schedule, of course. And another, let's say a Big 10 team goes 8-4, and they had 3 big games, won one of them and lost 2 of them. I don't care what your strength of schedule is. You have 4 losses. You lost those games. You want to be here? Win. Because even in the NCAA tournament, how many automatic qualifiers are there? Just the conference winners, just you. Everything else is filled in. So no, I'm completely against it.
Well, I can't believe I have to do this, but this is he's a Big 10 coach, so he's toeing the line, bro. Like
let Brett Bielema do it. Let Sharon Moore do it. Let someone else do it. Ohio State doesn't have to do it.
He wanted to do it, probably.
You know, the more teams that get in, the more money for the conference.
But what did I say? Yeah, outside of dollar signs, this doesn't help Ohio State. I can give a damn about the rest of it.
But dollar signs that's big now. Dollar signs.
Yeah, dollar signs are big. It's most important. At the end of the day, that's what matters. I understand that. But I am talking about something that preserves this. I want to read this to you guys. 1 second. I want to read this to you guys. So this is a book I'm reading called Our Iceberg is Melting. And it's a book by John Cotter of the Harvard Business School. And it's a book about these penguins. It's about business and being able to change and adapt under any condition. And so I want to read this to you guys. Fred, Lewis, and Alice were certainly not aware of it. Professional change experts, they were not. But by reducing complacency and increasing urgency, they had taken exactly the right first step into potentially saving the colony, aka saving college football. Someone has to take a stand in this. Someone has to. And I don't care if you have to go toe the company line. You don't have to do that. Ohio State doesn't have to do that. Ryan Day doesn't have to do that. There are other, because outside of dollar signs, it does not affect our program.
That's true. But this is the thing. Right now, and what's about to happen is Big 10 ACC. I mean, not Big 10 ACC, Big 10 SEC. That's what's happening. So he's speaking on behalf of the Big Ten because the SEC is trying to do the same stuff. So you're trying to battle with them also.
Gage Hickson. If Ohio State loses 4 games in the season, no, they don't belong. They don't belong in. They don't belong there. Like again, like everyone here, like listen. Excuse me, guys. I'm not your average Wolverine fan. I'm not biased, and I don't sit there with my head up my arse. I love my sport more than I love my own team. Now, you guys may not be able to understand that, loving the sport more than your own team, but I do.
Bruh.
Hey, Garrison, I am not slow.
I'm never going to choose. I'm never going to choose Ohio State over the sport.
I mean, what
And I'm not saying,
about?
and I'm not saying that what he said is right or I agree. I'm thinking from their point of view, the Big Ten, Ryan Day's point of view of why
a lot of people agree with you, Garrison.
Why does Ryan Day have to say it? Why does he have to say it?
But Ryan Day bitching
That's
again,
your coach. He just won the championship. He the world famous, so he got to be the head, the figure, the figurehead.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I don't even know why this is important.
You don't know why what?
Like, what's like the main thing? Like, why?
Saving the soul of our sport, Juju. That's what it is. Saving the soul of our sport.
So we're
not handing out participation trophies to teams in our conference just because they are the top 4.
Oh, I ain't get that part. I ain't gonna lie. I was in here dealing with some shit with Marma. All I heard was Ryan Day, and I zoned out. I ain't gonna lie.
Pay attention, Juju.
Yeah, Juju. What the hell, Juju? Hey, we got
Juju.
GT here to our super chat. Purdue is petitioning for an 18 auto bid Big Ten team bids.
Damn, bro, they went up quick,
GT,
bro. They ran that shit up quick. How much are we from the third hour?
We are, I think, 73, but let me just double check.
They ran that up quick.
That's what's going on, though. It's a battle between them, and I agree. I want to see the best teams in the best games. I agree, but I also understand what they're doing and what they're trying to do, and it's. It sucks for the game. It does.
Yeah, we're 73 away from a second.
That is true. I don't know if you've seen that. I shot you, but knew like a couple hours ago, a rumor was going around Evan Stewart out for the season, but it just broke.
It's not a rumor. He's out.
No, I know. That's what I said. A couple hours ago, I heard someone told me that he's gonna be done for the season. But
who was that?
Oregon wide receiver.
Wow.
Hey guys, I want to point this out to you real quick, okay? In 2018, Ohio State won the Big Ten at 13-1. Now, if you make the Big Ten championship, are you automatically the second-ranked team in the Big Ten? Is that how it goes?
At that time,
I think.
Well, no. I should probably pick a different year, 2018. So what?
Because you could have the same record, but you own the tiebreaker, and then you lose in the Big Ten championship, and now you have technically a worse record than maybe a team that. Well, yeah,
because I'm looking at it, and Northwestern finished. They went to the Big Ten championship that year, finished 9-5. But like I'm looking at like Ohio State 13-1, Michigan 10-3, Penn State 9-4, Iowa 9-4, Northwestern 9.
Hey, Mama, check the private chat.
And fuck Illinois, bro. Fuck Brett Bielema.
I like Brett Bielema.
Hell nah, bro. That boy. I need my get back, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
we gotta make a loss, bro.
I'm not down. Dom, I am here, like something rare, as you guys know, talking against my head coach.
Yeah,
as you should.
I gotta take up for him. And
as you should, bro. You're a Michigan man. As you should.
You're pissing Steve off, Garrison.
Garrison, go on and get you a Topo Chico. This is the middle class black man water.
You made, baby. What do you mean? OHIO.
That's a Michigan man right there, bro. We can all scream fuck Ryan Day here.
Yeah, Garrison, the Michigan man, he mid-made. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
That's a Michigan man.
Yeah. And he eat conies and maids.
Born and raised, baby. Born and raised.
He died for the Wolverines.
Hey, he died for the better maids.
That man out here,
Hey, Johnny.
That man out here, he know the victory front to back.
Hold on.
Wait, hey, Juju. OH.
And fuck wrong?
Yeah,
with you?
facts. You know.
You know what's funny, guys? I was on the phone with my best friend's dad. He's a big Michigan fan too. But we talk about a lot of political stuff. But we were talking about the.
Knew it. I knew you was a politician.
No. But we were talking about
I knew it, bro.
No. This is funny. We were talking about that pathogen, that whole thing that happened. Guys, at the not a Michigan problem, but like what happened at the University of Michigan with this people from China. And I say, man, only one good thing came out of that, and that's because it was Ann Arbor, But
there's a whole lot of bullshit politics going around. Man.
Hey, speaking of some politics, we don't got to dive too deep.
Hey, TJ,
what?
What I tell you when we called in on the show before the Santa Ono shit when he's Florida? What I tell you? I said it is not going to work out at Florida.
You did say that.
I told everyone. I said the reason why he's leaving. The reason why he's leaving. His beliefs don't line up with Florida.
Well, they didn't line up.
He's not right winged enough for Florida.
No, he don't have a belief at all. That's the problem. He don't, bro.
He has done. He's a code changer, bro.
That's what I just said. He doesn't have a belief at all. He did the same shit to get into Michigan. I ain't gonna get in.
I'll tell you what, Juju, that right there, having no belief at all, the way you guys love Connor Stallions, yeah, that sounds like a Michigan man. No belief at all.
The fuck you chill out. I don't get too much. Why you do that? You get all these people on your side, Garrison, and you post some shit. Chill out.
You chill out.
I'm a Michigan person,
bro. Like I do as a pertaining to him with the football team, I do love what he's doing, but like, yeah, bro, there's no way he's gonna stay.
So
they don't play that stuff down here. Florida, they don't play that stuff.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, the Midwest, nasty.
They don't play it down here,
boy.
Hey, so what was that conversation you guys were? Like, I don't want to rehash it, but I was just curious. Like, you guys can make it a short synopsis about wide receiver yards.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, we made a bet with Fred Moore getting 500.
Who picked the over?
Yeah,
me.
John Juju's got the over.
I got 500, bro. He got to put it together, bro. And a new system, 500 yards is not that much to ask.
Bro, that's like 40 a game or something.
I swear to God, bro.
Bro, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? It doesn't sound like a lot until you see your team not do it. And you guys have. That's what
bro, yeah, I watched it. I watched them working a handicap offense, bro. I went back and watched all the film, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Juju, this is what I think will happen. Okay,
if you don't get 500, bro,
I don't think he'll get 500. I think because of Bryce's big arm. I think we all agree McCulley will be wide receiver 1 and have the most yards.
No, I don't agree. He got the most. I think he's had the most touchdowns.
Well, okay. Well, I think he'll have the most yards.
If he do, that's good for us.
I think Hogan Hansen will take away from that. I think your other tight end, German, will take from that. I think your running backs are going to be more involved in the pass game.
I mean, that's just Chip Lindsey, yeah.
And then I think the second best wide receiver on your team is a true freshman. So,
talent-wise, yeah. Talent-wise, 100%.
I bet you he walks in day one better than almost everybody, better than everyone except for Coley.
I got to see it, bro. He had 15 practices.
Who walks in better than everybody?
Marsh.
But he's more, bro.
He's already
not
there,
a doubt that he's more talented than everyone, bro. But it's not a doubt that he's more talented. But if you look at the history with Michigan, bro, the jump is sophomore year.
I think because here's the truth of the matter. He's going to play a lot because he has to and he should. When you have someone that is more talented in that room than everybody else, you play him. Like I'll give you an example. When Michigan State last year, they had their top 10 recruited wide receiver, just like you guys have. What did they do with their freshman quarterback? They put them both on the field and let them go crazy. I don't think you guys will be doing that because you guys have a system that.
No, we're not. Bro, we're not Michigan State. Bro.
I'm not saying that though. What I'm saying is, do that. When you have someone that talented in the room, bro, you play him.
No, but of course
he's going to play. But I think it's going to be.
Do I think he's going to?
I think.
Do you think Samaj Morgan should get more tick than him?
Oh, here we go.
That's a completely different position.
We can't talk about wide receivers because he's always going to bring up Samaj.
It's not about Samaj.
No, bro.
This is not about Samaj. This is about Mark.
No, bro.
I think Channing
freshmen-
Goodwin and Andrew Marsh are going to take away from Fred
both
Moore.
freshman
He can
wide
play-
receivers are
Bro.
gonna probably burn their
Bro,
red shirt.
you keep talking about he plays a different position. Brother, Marsh can play anywhere.
You
Anywhere.
you must not be familiar then with the system we're about to run.
I'm not, bro. You missed what I'm saying. I don't think there's anything that Samaj can do that he can't do.
Bro, we're not arguing
that. But what I do know about Samaj is that there's a lot that he can't do that I know that freshman can do.
Bro, I led this whole debate with he's the most talented in that room.
Now, all right, Juju, you're missing what I'm saying, bro. This isn't about talent. I think he's better than them. Point blank.
He's saying he's ready.
I think he's better.
You think he's better than Samaj right now?
Yep. I think he's better than Fred.
I agree with that. The question then is, what about Fred Moore?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm talking to someone. Hold on. Wait. So you think Marsh is going to lead shit this year?
I didn't say. All right, bro. Did you not? All right.
Like I just said, I didn't hear you. I was talking to someone.
All right. I said, no, you were here. I said that a wide receiver 1 will be McCulley. It'll be him.
Okay.
But I think throughout the season, what you are going to find out is that there's Fred Moore, Samaj Morgan, Channing Goodwin, Marsh.
Garrison, I agree with you, but off rip, like year 1, I'm not predicting that, bro. I think year 2, which is what you've seen history wise over every great minus a couple history, the leap is sophomore year for Michigan wide receivers, especially with Soup Campbell in that room. That's been what has happened.
So when was the last time you guys had a top 10 receiver recruited on your team?
And what?
Top 10 receiver what?
When was the last time you had a top 10 receiver recruited on your team that joined?
DPJ. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Okay, so Juju, what you're saying means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. Right now, in this new system, on this current football team, not from 1,000 years, but not from a long time ago now. Because DPJ is in what, year 6 in the NFL?
Bro, the system, and even with them,
it's not the same, bro. And what I'm saying is, when you have a guy right now, mind you, the wide receiver room that DPJ was in is far beyond what you have right now.
Bro, Garrison, I'm not disagreeing with you, bro.
Again, Fred Moore's not getting 500 yards. And the reason he's not
getting he doesn't, bro. He has, I watched him closely. He has all the tools. You just got to put it together, bro.
He does.
He has the size. He has the speed.
He has the tools, bro. That don't mean that he's going to put it together, but he's got the tools.
Just attack the ball, bro. That's me betting on it.
This is going to sound so crazy, but like TJ, Johnny, Juju, Marmar. You guys know I'm never just going to blatantly lie. Like, I will always tell how I honestly feel. You guys know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, and I never just blatantly lie about something. I'm always going to tell how I truly feel about something. I don't know that Fred Moore is better than Peyton O'Leary.
We don't know. Bro, that's the thing. It's a projection. We don't know what any of those wide receivers can do.
No. Listen, hold on. But I'm not. This isn't a projection. There is nothing Fred Moore has ever shown us.
Exactly, bro. He's been handicapped. What are we talking about?
It's hard to judge.
You can't judge these wide receivers, bro.
Besides Loveland last year.
This is what I want you to do. I want you to go back and watch every single game. I did all the 22, all 22 of every game last year. I went back and watched. The wide receivers were open, bro.
Yeah, they were.
Even Samaj. Even Samaj.
Listen, Jason, I'm with you on Fred Moore. I'm just not on.
But Peyton O'Leary caught most of them.
Like, I agree, bro. Andrew
Peyton O'Leary, he didn't make a clutch catch. He will do
Yes,
that.
he will. Yes, he's clutch.
Like, Andrew Marsh's ceiling is so far high above everyone. I agree with that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. I think his ceiling is so high. He's coming in better than all of you.
He's gonna get burned. He's gonna burn his red shirt in my opinion.
I'll give you. Actually, I think this is a good scaling.
He should.
Like, think about like Jeremiah Smith and the rest of the wide receivers at Ohio State, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jeremiah is not he's not technically sound already. He's not. There's a lot of things that he can actually still work on.
Yeah, his route running, in my opinion, is one of them.
Yeah, it is. Like, it is. And so Marsh, I believe the same. But even when Jeremiah came in, and it was projecting. But for a lot of us Ohio State fans and even Miami fans, we were going around telling people he's the best wide receiver at Ohio State already.
Hmm?
Yeah, bro. TJ, is this not true? When Jeremiah Smith came in, a lot of Ohio State fans thought already he was wide
Yeah, I
receiver.
agree with you.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I believe so. When I'm scaling this down to your guys' level,
Mhm.
I think Marsh
Down to your guys' level. What's that supposed to mean?
But here's, this is where I think the difference is.
All right.
We, in your guys' system, we know what wide receivers can do. We don't with ours. We have not had
That's
an
true.
opened
And
up
that's true.
since Shea Patterson, bro. We have not had an opened up that has anything added to the pass game since Shea Patterson, DBJ, and Nico. It's been we've been handicapped, bro.
That means, and I'll leave it at this, but that means nothing to me because that's from a long time ago with a different regime.
All right. We'll leave it there because I have another question Matthew's going to ask for us. All right. We got GT here with a $5 super chat. There are more astronauts from Ohio than any other state. What is it about Ohio that makes people want to leave the planet? Well, we all know. Come on, GT.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I don't know. Go to Flint, Michigan. You're trying to see.
All right, Matthew.
Don't take up for Ohio. Hold on. Garrison, don't be playing both sides of the fence. You from Michigan now. So when they say something about Ohio,
wait, bro, we think people
actually you talk about it. Don't be trying to play both sides.
Is that what we're saying, bro? People actually think people landed on the moon?
Yeah, people do think people landed on the moon.
You're a Michigan man now. So
I'm a West Michigan man.
You're
a Michigan man. It's tatted on you.
Semantics with it.
All right, we got Matthew Miller here.
Hey, Garrison, is West Michigan tatted on you? That's Michigan.
Okay,
that's my
got to stay. We Grand Valley.
Basketball program in the state of Michigan.
Wait. Garrison, you went there?
No, but I have a lot of strong ties there.
Oh, I'm about to say, bro, my alum brother. Like, come on, man.
You trying to get in there?
All right, I got a question.
No, I'm already in there.
Oh, yeah?
What is more likely, Michigan 11-1 or OSU 9-3?
Michigan 11-1.
Yeah.
That TJ, I gotta write that down. Hold up a second.
Hey, listen.
We
are better. Hey, we are better equipped.
That's a good question, bro. Because
hey, Garrison, we are better
OSU
equipped
could lose
this
3 games,
year.
bro. They could.
Facts.
What you say, Mamar?
I'm saying Michigan is better equipped on offense than they were last year. The running back room is better.
Just with the hire, bro. The floor is just, bro.
Yeah, it's just different. It's just way different than it was last year.
Oh, Marmar. Let me tell you, Juju, Johnny, Dom, good to see you, brother.
Hey, what's your nickname? Garrison, Michigan, man?
Well, he should change his ass, bro.
Yeah, your new name is Michigan, man.
I'm fighting it, Garrison. Now because you know
bro,
you're a Michigan man, and you don't know.
I love my state. I love my state. I don't love.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You love Ann Arbor.
Bro, I just don't.
You love Ann Arbor.
I like Zinger.
Hey, I'm still mad at you for not coming to pregame.
Like, I just don't know what to tell people. You think we're gonna be in the 100, bro?
I don't have it like.
Hey, who's got the TV running? Can we get that on mute?
I don't have an answer right now, but I'm definitely gonna think of this, and I'm gonna answer it soon for you, TJ, because this is or Matthew Miller. This is a really good. Dang,
That's a tough one.
Ask Dom. I have no answer yet.
Dom, give us your thoughts on this. Michigan 11-1 or OSU 9-3?
OSU 9-3.
That's how I feel. I think OSU 9-3 is more likely.
Garrison could say I'm being biased, but
no, I don't think you're being biased. I think it's a really good question.
You know what? It comes down to the amount of experience that was lost to the NFL in conjunction with, okay, Hartline's been there for 9 years. Okay, well, why wasn't he the offense coordinator in any period of those last 9 years?
9 years is a long ass time, bro.
Okay, so then let's just take Hartline out of it. Patricia's new to the NCAA, and we experienced it last year with Wink. These guys coming from the NFL into college and vice versa, because Saban failed in the pros. Urban Meyer failed in the pros. These guys coming to college, they're used to dealing with professional athletes that are compensated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, okay, the college guys are getting compensated now. Let me take that away. I apologize. It is maturity. When you're dealing with a man that's 24 to 32 years old, you're dealing with a bit more maturity than 18 to 21 in the college game, in my opinion. These guys are on the roster, 53 slots per team. Pay attention, know the playbook, come to camp in shape, and do the job. Otherwise, you know, you could go play ball in Canada. And Matt Patricia's used to dealing with that type of character, that type of person. It took him a bit to get acclimated to coaching college kids. And I think it's more so him kind of dialing back on the playbook and maybe the week demands. But that came in maybe about quarter of the way through his season, Johnny, third of the way season, winks start kicking in and it start building. Maybe that happens to Patricia, but I believe early on he's going to have a bit of a growing pain with that. And I think that's going to hurt him against Texas.
Right. And let me play devil's advocate with this because I know a lot of people are down on Patricia. Look, the fact of the matter is Patricia's going to have a lot more leeway than Wink did. I mean, they're not going to have the 130th offense in the country. So I think their offense is going to bail him out early. But I do agree to the point where the coordinators are a bit like you got a big game coming. So I can see 3 losses. Like I don't see anything other than that. Like under that. There's no way they go under that. I would have a field day if they did, but I just want to play devil's advocate.
We can only hope.
Yeah, well, Johnny, we want to keep Ryan Day there in what do they call it? Perpetuity. We're like forever in the future. Yeah, you know, just like extend them again and again and again. It's just gift that keeps repaying. But hey, I appreciate you guys getting me in for a minute here and having me up in the panel. I tuned in late. I'm sorry, but I'm getting a little older now, guys. I'll be 58 in September. So
that's not old.
I'm saying, wait, is Garrison trying to compare Michigan's wide receivers last year when we had a Hallmark movie character as quarterback? I mean, come on now. I mean, that's not even you can't make an assessment. I mean, come on now. 62 yards and 2 interceptions against Ohio State. And O'Neal, right, the tight end, number 81, he's like big man on campus from that catch, like off his ankles, like falling out of bounds because Davis Warren couldn't throw football to save his life.
And that's the problem, bro. Like you go back to the East Carolina game a year before when he did call plays. That's the offense he wanted to run. Like Kirk, we don't got that fucking quarterback. We don't have it. We have JJ, bro. You can't run that.
All right, so I will say this. Well, I'll be quick with my responses. Like with the wide receiver, I work backwards with the wide receiver thing. Because you mentioned it earlier, Juju, and like Dom, that was the funniest thing I've heard all year so far.
Bruh, that was like spot on.
But I got to put that in my back pocket. But as true as it is that there were times when wide receivers are open, I did see a lot of times when they weren't. So
of course.
So we can't throw that out there. When it comes to Hartline, yeah, that's why he was there for 9 years. For a long time, Hartline actually didn't want to become an offensive coordinator.
Right.
He came out and said he had no intention of doing it. That was like probably 5 years ago or 4 years ago. So that's why. Also, I mean, you look at the guys that were there who became offensive. I mean, Ryan Day was the co-OC for 3 years. He wasn't Ryan Day. He's not Ryan Day, of course. So I think that's part of it. But I mean, no. But you bring up a good point, Dom. Like going towards the question. When it comes to Patricia, Juju brought up a good point that I actually never thought of. Like he is going to have more leeway because of the offense.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. When you talk about though working and Dom, I'm happy you said this because maybe some Michigan fans might not know this, and like I can give this information. When you talk, because it was when he first got hired, one of my biggest problems were, okay, well, are you likable? do you want to work with young men? One of his first interviews, he talked about the fact of being to go out there and recruit because for a college guy for an NFL guy like him, where you don't have to live off of the draft, where players get worse and worse every single round, right? He's at Ohio State where he has the pick of the litter. So now he can – it's like he's getting first round after first round with a few second round and then a couple third round picks. He's getting a bunch of talent more than what 99% of the nation's getting compared to the other 133 teams in the country. Also on top of that, Matt Patricia's actually been one of the main recruiters for Ohio State, and young men have actually been speaking highly about him. Tyler Atkinson got to meet with Matt Patricia and talked about how he talks about using him in his scheme, like talking with him, and he's like the parents love him. So like that was one of the things I was worried about.
But I don't know why y'all were so worried about that. He's still relatively young.
Well, it's not about that, man. It's about, do you want to work with kids in the NFL circles? You were seeing as
we were surprised with Wink because he's older. Like he's out and active.
Yeah, but Patricia was seen as unlikable by most of the NFL circles.
Well, he's stubborn.
Yeah,
his history is stubbornness.
So when it comes to recruiting, when it comes to like the players like him, I'm not worried about that at all because everything coming from the current players on the team and coming from the recruits says different. And I'm gonna.
You're in a honeymoon phase. You're in a honeymoon.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm gonna judge him when he starts coaching, bro.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, but this is different than when you guys had Wink and he absolutely couldn't recruit.
No, but Wink don't bullshit though.
No, that's not what we're talking about. There's a lot of guys that don't bullshit, but they can't recruit. So that's why I'm saying
Wink can't recruit.
I don't think.
Patricia, Garrison, I'm asking you a question I don't know the answer to. Is Patricia doing in-home visits?
He was mainly the one that landed Knob.
Yes.
Patricia is doing in-home. Is Patricia doing in-home visits?
Yeah, Matt Patricia.
Wink Martindale doesn't do in-home visits.
Like he's a better recruiter, guys. Like there's literally a 6'5", 330-pound defensive tackle that was not recruited or offered by Larry Johnson. I don't care if he's a 3-star. So you know what happened? Matt Patricia asked, "Why haven't we offered this kid?" Matt Patricia went out and offered.
Yeah, y'all just lost out on the Harrisons.
Could I ask,
Larry, bro?
Can I ask 2 questions, please, TJ?
Yeah, go
for
it.
With the South Carolina.
2 questions. The first question is, if Ohio State loses to Texas,
that boy looking like prime Trump right there.
Okay, and if he loses to Texas, and if they lose to Illinois, okay, they lose 2 games early on. Is the city of Columbus going to go back and haul Ryan Day back out to the gallows or tie him to the post and set him on fire because he's really feeling this, big man on campus in Columbus? I got people I know in Columbus. This ego of winning the national title, he's walking on that cloud again. And Columbus,
that energy with him. I like
years, that they will rip that away. So I like your thoughts on that. And the last one, because I'm going to check out and thank you guys for having me, is TJ, Johnny, is Garrison paying you guys rent to sit on the panel and wave this Buckeye flag? He's waving the Buckeye flag here. You guys,
hey, bro, it's W promotion.
Paying rent to these Michigan guys. You gotta start paying rent.
It's W promotion.
Yeah. No, we like Garrison, but I
question. I got a question.
Garrison, you know that. Just teasing you, man.
Hey, Dom, before y'all leave, I just got to ask this to Garrison. Garrison, on November 29th, 2025, this game comes down. Hey, listen. Hold on, though. Let me say this.
We hear that every fucking year.
I know. So, okay, so that's the game that comes down. Hey, that's the game that comes down to the 2 defending national champions. Okay, who has the more pressure as a coach in that game?
For who? For House? For
that's a no.
I'm saying it's the game between the 2 last champions of the playoff, and it's in Ann Arbor. Every eye in America is going to be on that game, even people overseas. Some people in Colombia, you know what I'm saying? Even Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, Panama Canal, all that. All the eyes is gonna be on that
Wait,
game.
Puerto Rico's a part of the U.S.
So I know. I'm just saying. All the eyes is gonna be on that game.
Yo,
So who has the pressure the most in that game?
Between your championship team and ours?
Oh my God.
Hey, I was just saying Panama because people like to say that separate.
No, you good, but
I'm
you cracking me up.
trying to answer your question. I'm trying to answer your question. Are you saying between our last two champions? Like our
Yeah, the game between the two last defending national champions in the Big Ten.
I
Yes.
would say you. I would say you because
Yeah.
Oh
You need to go
my
to
God.
you need to go to the dispensary.
Go ahead, bro. Get it. He's got to get his
You
clip,
got
bro.
go on and let him reply.
Johnny TJ, thank you guys. Garrison, you take care, man.
Thanks for calling it, Don.
John, never done.
the reason is because your head coach was in a different situation than our head coach was. Your coach is on his eighth year, correct? That when Harbaugh left after his 8th year, correct? He was in Ann Arbor for 8 years.
Okay.
Harbaugh?
9. He was in there 9.
Yes,
He gave it. Yeah.
At that time, bro, like it was like I think it was like a if not now then when for you guys. Ohio State was still winning games. Like one of the reasons why Ryan Day still has his job is because he's still been in championship contention and he's hit other he's been to the championship. He's won the Big Ten twice.
Wait.
He's done things that have shown he should stay.
Wait, Mama, are you saying the pressure of just in that game?
Yeah. Because
it's Ryan Day. What the fuck?
Yeah, because
before you talk.
No, I was clarifying because
my bad, Garrison. Don't snap. Go to the dispensary around the corner. Okay?
Garrison, don't give us the Anton Daniels Monday morning monologue.
But no, for me, what I'm saying is that and I think if someone said the other way, Ryan Day, I'm not mad about you saying that. I'm just saying I think in my personal opinion, I think it's Jim Harbaugh. Because at that time, you're on your 9th season.
You mean Sharon Moore?
No, you said your last championship team. That was
I'm saying the game on November
championship.
Oh, this season?
Yeah, game that's coming up in November.
Ryan Day.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Hey, I love it though. I love it that they're riding high right now. Like the confidence is great right now because I don't want any fucking excuses.
TJ, can I please share something so I can kill this narrative that Dom and Juju are trying to spread?
What, the y'all riding high?
Can I share something, please?
What are you talking about?
Don't share us this Caleb Downs saying he wants the championship banners taken down in the
When
facility.
others relax, we reload. When others rest, we're restless. No. So all this Ryan,
get out of here.
All this Ryan
Propaganda, Garrison. Now come on,
Garrison.
Johnny, get him.
Garrison, you think? Hold on. You think I care what he tweeted when I watched him every fucking second half pucker his goddamn ass paws?
Jim Harbaugh, if Jim Harbaugh didn't want to lead you guys to the NFL and he stayed and he was on his high horse all summer, let's say he was the way you think Ryan Day is, and then he said that, you would be like, hell yeah, Jim Harbaugh,
because he beat y'all.
Bro. So right now, bro, what you're doing, how some people have how some people have TDB, you have RDB.
No, he should. He should have confidence.
You have day derangement syndrome. That's what you have.
He should have confidence. Like I
Wait.
want this. There's been excuses for the last 4 fucking years. Hold on. It's been excuses. I want y'all to get all this shit out the way. I want you to be the most confident you ever been because it was the weather, then it was the signs, then it was we didn't have the offense, then it was the defense, and now what is it gonna be when we lose?
You are better than bringing up non-football narratives. You're better than that.
Oh my God, bro.
This
has to do with this is a fact. I'm just saying
Juju, this is my question to you.
Okay.
And when Jim Harbaugh said this, I said that's exactly what he should say, and I have no problem with that. When a bunch of Ohio State fans were joking about it, I said there's no problem with him saying this. When he said we're gonna win or die trying.
Yes.
Did you like or hate that?
No, of course. I like his tweet. I just said I love it.
Wait. So why are you not? And why are you not a problem with Ryan Day saying no? We're not restless. we're still trying to.
I'll tell you why.
I don't have a problem.
I'll tell you why.
I just
because we think it's phony
for
from him, bro. We think it's phony. He's like he forces his toughness, dude.
That's it's just corny to me because
I saw your head coach cry over another grown man. Don't tell me about Saul.
Hey, that same head coach has beat you twice now. Watch your mouth. Same coach has beat you twice.
I don't. Hey, he's also a 5-loss coach. That's also what he is. He sucks.
Hey, you know what? You're 100% right.
Hey, hold on, Garrison. But Ohio State didn't contribute. Ohio State didn't contribute to our loss.
That's what I'm saying.
We contribute to your
loss. The only people that can talk are the people that beat us. Ohio State cannot beat us on that.
Virginia in 2014, a 5-loss Virginia.
No, we're talking about today.
Wait. In 2014, a 5-loss Virginia Tech team contributed to our loss. We still won the national championship. Don't care.
Okay, you don't have to.
But we your rivalry, though. We your rival.
Hey, all right, TJ, my network man, Johnny, my network guys. Does Garrison Dean Gaddy care about that loss last season?
You don't got to.
You did. You did when it happened. You did. You did when it happened.
You did when it happened. After all that mess you was talking. Hey, all that mess you was talking before the game. The brimstone and hell was
who know what's gonna happen.
Get us.
I know what's gonna happen. We know what's gonna happen.
All right, Garrison. Honestly, the first hour after.
TJ, do you have that video of Garrison?
You were devastated,
that shit.
That's good video.
Do you have the video, TJ?
Hey, hold on.
It's out there.
TJ.
TJ, what's the question?
You got the video?
Oh my God, TJ, what's the question you asked?
The first hour after the loss, tell me you were not pissed.
On the
I can literally give you a timeline of what happened. We lost the game around 3 o'clock. I went and had
3:30.
I went. I don't care what time it was. I went and
had. I did.
I went and had Thanksgiving.
Because at 3:35, your players would get stuffed in the ground.
Can I please answer?
Hey, Mama, talking shit
after
today,
that,
bro.
I went and had dinner with my family. About
and you guys were talking shit because you got Buckeye family.
No.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This Henny hitting good.
Me and my dad honestly sat there quiet.
Juju, it ain't.
And then my dad literally yelled out the table, "How do we lose that damn game?"
Exactly.
Then around 7 o'clock, it hit me.
What hit you?
We still got something to play for.
Oh my God. All right, I want to hear this question.
That's because you had to find some coping. Hey, you got a natty, so it's a lot easier.
Wait,
not
TJ,
like
your
the
question?
only thing I want.
Wait, real quick, TJ. Is that cope or is that the actual truth?
No. Hold on.
There is truth. There is truth.
It can be both. Yeah, it can be both.
I also want to spin it back. Because before that game and before y'all lost, maybe not you personally, but the majority of Buckeye Nation and big names on Twitter were all making this game. Oh, this is the year. This is our fucking get back. Everything that's happened.
Knew it was a guaranteed
y'all
win.
gonna pay for the last 3-4 years. Whoop whoop and whoop. Laid a duck, bro. And yes, bro, I'm talking about shit, bro.
Juju, you're right. Ohio State laid a duck. You guys beat us. You deserve to win that game. Guess what? 2025 national champions of the college football playoffs went through.
Congrats.
Wait, no, Juju. I'll let you pop your shit. First team in college football history to beat 5 top 5 teams.
Oh, God.
See, you playoff, Garrison.
Hey,
you're to the playoff. Of course, you're gonna be a
And
pioneer.
all them teams was scrubs.
I hate this. I hate this whole first thing when it's about to be done again.
I know. It is so annoying. The first team to be. I hate that shit, bro. You're fucking.
This is a 12-team playoff. It's gonna be done again. Hey, guess what?
Everyone's gonna do it.
When it goes to 16 teams, there's gonna be a first team that do that.
Juju, I'm happy you just said that. I'm happy you just said there's gonna be another team that does it because it's your same fan base that goes and says, "Oh well, it took you guys having 4 teams to win it. A dip issues. You did the same thing."
What?
All right. We're gonna do super chats now. I disagree with that point. All right, we got Kirk.
Hey,
bro, I'm not gonna.
Hey, TJ,
we're gonna take.
Could you bring up Maniac's comment about Davis Warren real quick and let Garrison. Okay, let Garrison respond to it.
Yo, I'm lit.
We got Kirk Campbell is to wide receivers what Michigan State is the NIL, although Michigan State did just get a new AD and apparently he's a good fundraiser. We'll see. Wolverine former in Ohio, $2 super chat. Arch is about to dog walk OSU week 1. Be on the lookout, Garrison. GT $5 super chat. If Warren didn't have a terminal illness, Would we have won by 50? Holy shit, GT. Wolverine formerly in Ohio. $5 super chat. Patricia's going to get folded by Texas week 1. And all the OSU fans will start, oh my God, we made a mistake. Bro, I can't wait till they turn on Patricia because I think they will. I think they will. All right, we got
Garrison
1 minute
but
left.
they will.
Like you did live on here, TJ, with Wink?
Yeah, I was upset with Wink.
Like you did live, Johnny, after I told you?
Oh, I cook. I don't care if it's a dude missing a tackle. I'm cooking. And you win by 40 and you miss a tackle. I'm cooking.
I'm actually proud to say I wasn't off the ledge at first.
Bro,
Proud to say
all right, final thoughts.
You know my
2
family.
hours. All right, final thoughts. We'll let Juju go first.
Man, you already know, bro. Look, bro. I'm 8 shots in, bro. Doing my homework and shit, bro. Hydrate with Henny, bro. I'm trying to tell you, we'll get you through everything.
Get those electrolytes, right?
I got you, Juju. Just know.
Hydrate with Henny, bro. That's all I got.
I do.
Go blue.
Man, studying and 8 shots down a penny. You are a
Look, man. This is stressful, bro. It's
Puerto
stressful.
Rican's different, Juju.
It's
All
stressful.
right, Marmar, final thoughts.
The first drive the first time Michigan touched the ball in Columbus of November 24th, they drove the ball down the field, and then they took it to the second quarter and got stopped in the 4th down, and then we intercepted it, and then we ran the ball, and then we got stopped, and then we ran the ball again, and then scored a touchdown. And then we dominated y'all in the 4th quarter. That's my final
Samaj
thought.
Morgan is scoring November 29th.
Why you give a synopsis of the game?
That's my final thought.
Garrison, hold on. Garrison, if Samaj Morgan, I want to
Hey,
Garrison.
that's my final thought.
If Samaj Morgan scores,
Hey, JOJ.
Okay. If Samaj Morgan scores, I want to make a bet with you. If Samaj Morgan scores against Ohio State, you can't slander him ever again.
I'll make a public apology.
Okay,
Are you
I
gonna
like
be?
that.
Hey, Garrison, are you gonna be at that game? Are you gonna finally show up to Ann Arbor?
I've been to Ann Arbor over 30 times.
Bro,
No, I'm talking about
Michigan,
you supposed
bro, they gonna let you in?
You're supposed to show up in April, but you was a no-show. So you got you know what they call that at a job? A no-call, no-show. You fired.
Hey, bro, I remember one time I drove back from an Ohio State game at noon, got back in time in Ann Arbor to meet some of my buddies after a 3:30 game that you guys had lost. Walked up with my Ohio State gear. Not a NAM fan said a thing to me. Y'all super sweet.
Well, you should have came to the spring game, Garrison.
Hey,
Anyway,
you owe me an Oklahoma
Garrison.
How would I come?
Garrison. Hey, Garrison.
You owe me an Oklahoma drill.
Hey, was the people on the panel there? Did you walk past us though? No.
That's all I got to say, bro.
If I walked past
Run me my Oklahoma drill.
I would have said what's up to you, my brother. I would have said what's up to Johnny, DJ, Juju, and happily walked past.
And we would have told you to take that shit off your shirt.
Nah, Garrison, if you would have came, it would have been over. Oh, you didn't come. So
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, final thoughts, Garrison.
I'm sorry, guys. You know, I love you guys, but there's some buffoons with you.
Yo.
All right, he's out. All right, Johnny, final thoughts. I don't even want to know where he's going. Johnny, final thoughts.
I don't even know what to say after all that, honestly. You know, whatever it is, you know, with Ohio State, I mean, it is what it is. They won the championship, but they won it in a sleazy way.
Did they win it?
We smacked them. And whatever it is, they have to deal with it. So when late November comes around and everybody in the chat and that's in these spaces, remember when they used to say, wait until November, just wait until November.
Yep.
Just every year they saying it. They don't.
Yeah,
now it's a reason they don't say it. There's a reason you don't hear them say that no more.
I want to know where that dude is that
they worry about November.
His fandom, bro. I want to know where the hell he is right now.
Bro, Juju, I was actually thinking about, bro, he has the most. Did you see? Oh, I don't think you saw this, Juju. So I got $100 with I got a bet with DG Buckeye, whatever his name is. My bet. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just don't remember his name.
Oh yeah.
I got $100 that Michigan's not going to have any bowl bans or vacated wins.
Oh yeah, he's dumb.
So fucking bro, King Buckeye, the fandom snatcher goes, well, if you ain't betting 1,000 or 5,000, you ain't really talking. Like, shut the fuck up,
bitch. You fight out on a whole.
Juju, calm down, killer. Calm down.
Bro, I
Yeah,
can't let
yeah,
him
yeah,
get
yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking extreme with that dude,
Hey,
bro.
Juju about to go in.
Like,
Calm down,
look,
Yeah,
I
Juju.
don't
I
know.
want your fandom.
I got calculus to do, bro. Fuck a water.
Hey, facts.
All right,
I want
All
your
right.
fandom.
Hey, my final thoughts are, and I don't do political too much, but this Elon Musk,
Cleveland,
Donald Trump
this
thing,
one for
Oh
you.
yeah.
it's
I
fucking
seen
funny,
it.
bro. I'm having a good time watching it.
Wait,
Hey,
what
TJ.
even going on now?
You ain't been watching? Oh, they're going at each other, bro.
No, I know they're going at. He
Trump,
said some
Trump
shit like,
saying,
oh, like you
Trump
only got
saying Elon
Pennsylvania
Musk is
because of
on
me or
some
some shit.
ketamine, and then we got Elon Musk saying Trump's on some Epstein list. So I don't know. It's a good time, bro. It's a good time to watch. I mean, it's actually terrible, but it's actually funny.
I mean, what he said?
Hey, hey, hold on,
He said
TJ.
you only got Pennsylvania.
Didn't I tell you this way before this happened, TJ? I told you that was gonna happen. I told you we said.
Like this.
I told you it was going. He was going to switch. He was going to flip the script on him. I told you that.
Bro, Trump
Bro,
gonna be
man,
banned from
my
Twitter
memory
for life.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know, but it's fucking funny to watch. I think it's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's not
funny,
good
dude.
though. It's not good.
Not good,
Wait,
man.
TJ,
Did
didn't
you
he
hear
say
about the
like
kill
you only
switch?
got Pennsylvania because of me or some shit? That's the only thing I saw.
I didn't. No. I don't even want to get into it, but essentially they're going to war.
Fuck the free
going to
world.
war. Check out Twitter.
Fuck the free world.
Yeah,
fuck Pop. Fuck Papa Doc. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
All right. That's the show. This one got off the rails. I'll say this though. It does appear, Johnny Olden, that maybe people want a little less Garrison on the show.
It happens, bro. I get it when I do the live shows and he calls in and they get mad and
Why, bro? It's entertaining, bro. It brings the view.
Yeah, man. It's all about entertainment, man. We up here entertaining.
Yeah, you know,
why
people hate on, hey, bro. Why people
Hey,
hate
like
on
Johnny
Buckeyes,
said,
bro?
are you not entertained?
Yeah,
I would say Garrison's a fair Buckeye, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, he is, but then he takes these fucking shots that it's like, bro, you're
Did I take him right back?
Facts.
The Buckeye shows through. All right, let's get it. Nick here has a song ever aged so poorly. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Rest in peace, Keisha. By the way, Ryan Day's obsessed with baby oil too. Rack Summer. Yeah, I heard with baby oil. I heard
Nick, man.
Hey,
Nick and GT need to have a podcast.
Bro, we didn't even bring up. I forgot to bring up, bro. Like we just got baby goat, bro. Charles Wilson Jr.
Yeah, actually, we should talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, quick thought on that. He's light, bro.
He's little.
Light. Shit, that boy, baby powder.
He's like 170.
Hey, but he can float though. I ain't gonna lie. He got some game to him.
Hey, he's got some good highlights of him fucking knocking dudes out though.
Like, how you? Bro,
just like his dad used to do.
Yeah, I think he'll get some size though. We'll see. He's a 2027 though. We gotta. Or is he a 27? Yeah.
Yeah. He got time. He's 170. He can fill out. Pause.
Yeah, he's got to get to about 190 in the next 2 years.
Hey, look, but I'm trusting the instincts of him being around football forever, bro.
Right, for sure. I don't disagree. All right, boys, we're out of here. Fucking enjoy your Thursday. Have fun. Don't get in trouble. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Peace out.